There's a new sheriff in Williamson County, and he is telling us there are even more misconduct complaints against former employees than we ever knew of. The new sheriff, Mike Gleason, sworn in today, a 23-year veteran of the county sheriff's office. Gleason retired just before the man he replaces took office. Robert Chody served just one term, and KXAN investigator Jody Barr talked to the new sheriff about how he's going to handle all the investigations involving former employees.
Sheriff Mike Gleason is walking into a stack of trouble in a department ripped open by indictments and allegations of civil rights abuses. The new sheriff also told us his department is opening brand new officer misconduct investigations into some of the people who used to enforce the law here in Williamson County.
The sheriff-elect of Williamson County, Mike Gleason.
Sheriff Mike Gleason started his first day on the job swearing to uphold the Texas Constitution.
And will to the best of my ability.
And will to the best of my abilities.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
Preserve, protect, and defend.
The Constitution and laws of this state.
The Constitution, laws of this state.
Gleason got the keys to a sheriff's office with a lot of work, he says, left undone.
We have a huge backlog of cases because the previous administration just wasn't working them. Some sexual assaults, some officer-involved issues that we need to look at. That we've had issues with, not issues I shouldn't say, trying to pawn everything off on the Texas Rangers, the Attorney General's office, local jurisdictions, and they don't want them. So we've invited those cases back, and we're going to take another look at those.
In September, the county grand jury indicted former Sheriff Robert Chody on a count of evidence tampering. The indictment accuses Chody of participating in the destruction of live PD video from this arrest of Javier Ambler in 2019. Ambler died an hour after two of Chody's deputies tased and arrested him. In the past 2 years, the Texas Rangers opened 5 separate excessive force investigations into Chody's department. Just yesterday, Gleason was handed even more misconduct complaints.
But now that the transition has been made, people are coming out of the woodwork because they didn't feel safe making the report with the current administration.
Gleason's Internal Affairs is now investigating what he described as 5 new deputy misconduct cases.
I haven't even looked at them. We just basically got a stack of files yesterday. No, these were not Ranger ones. These are ones that have just been sitting dormant and fell on deaf ears.
Along with those investigations, the new sheriff says he's under pressure to restore the public's faith in the Williamson County Sheriff's Office.
Every week there was something new. It wasn't like just one use of force. It was the jail being shut down, in custody deaths, your training facility being shut down, cheating on cases, abusing cadets. I mean, where does it stop? Every week it was something. And it all came back to the same players.
None of those players work here any longer. Sheriff Gleason told me today he's opening those investigations immediately. As far as any house cleaning, Gleason told me that he has not fired any of Chody's personnel, but he did tell me that some were, quote, not invited back. Gleason says the sheriff's office is fully staffed today and continuing to carry out the mission of enforcing the law here in Williamson County. For the Williamson County Sheriff's Office, Jody Barr, KXAN.
Now, the former sheriff isn't going away without a fight. Earlier this week, Chody sued Gleason and the county, claiming election fraud led to Gleason's win. Chody lost the sheriff's race to Gleason in November by more than 30,000 votes. Gleason tells us today he believes the lawsuit is frivolous.
It's an attempt to make me spend money, it's actually humorous when I read it because there's not a stitch of truth in that entire thing. Not a bit of it's true. It's that fly that you just keep doing this with, you know.
We reach out to the former sheriff, inviting him to talk about the lawsuit, and he has not responded to that request. The complaint says he is seeking $100,000 and a new election.